So we are headed off to Zakarpattia, and we're going to spend 2 nights and 3 days in a cabin. We stopped off at a gas station to have a cappuccino and, well, get some gas. So we're about to hit the road again. We've got about hour and a half drive. We're going to stop in a little town called Stri to do some grocery shopping, and then off to the wilderness. I'm going to cook some shashliki and over the open fire and be out in nature. Got Doctor with us. He's in the car ready to go. Obviously we've got Misha with us. He's having a good time, loves being up high. So we'll see you soon. Saw this on the side of the highway. Just decided that we couldn't not stop and take a quick look at it. It's an old Soviet era gas station. It's been abandoned. There's a new gas station just down the road from it, but this one is completely torn out. Yeah, tell you what, it smells terrible in here. Yeah, it's looks like there might be some homeless people living in there at some point. Here we've got the I'm guessing that's probably sewage. People think I'm crazy for looking at this stuff, but they've got this little maybe that was a bathroom or something. Those holes in the ground must have either been for gasoline or sewage. There's an old car wash right across the road with a little bus stop. So this is another one of those times when everybody around me thinks I'm crazy because I'm actually interested in what's going on around me. But we're in Stri, and we're at a street market, and it is literally a single street with stalls up and down selling all manner of stuff. We've got lingerie, we've got some sports clothing, we've got brassieres and more underwear, and women's clothes and men's clothes. Got some wallets and perfumes over here, and the prices are pretty amazing. Oh, we've got some sunglasses, and I don't want to stop and film anything with too much detail because people get nervous, think I'm weird. Oh, we got some vyshyvankas over here. This is like the traditional Ukrainian dress and carved stuff. A little bit of souvenirs, some beads, whole lots of Crocs. Everybody loves their Crocs. And it's just a little surprise find. We actually stopped. This is our stop to get groceries and stuff. It's still way too early to check into our cabin yet, so we're kind of just exploring on the road. The town is called Stri. It's got a really nice central square with a huge monument to happiness and the end of the Great Patriotic War and or World War II, as it's known in our part of the world. And anyway, so this is a Ukrainian street market. This is a totally everyday thing for most Ukrainians. This is where a lot of people do their shopping. But to me it's kind of fun and unique. And this is one of the better ones I've seen here in the town of Stri. Okay, so we've arrived at our cabin. Doctor's found a dog to chase. Here's the cabin that we rented for about $25 a night for 2 adults, 1 baby, and 1 dog. Some next cabin's over. And here you got the kitchen, a nice little cafe where you can order stuff. Got some barbecues, a little tiny playground, a little covered area, I guess, for, I don't know, holding events or whatever. We're way up here in the mountains. And parking is quite nice. I was afraid we were gonna have to park much farther away from the cabin, but this isn't too bad. So here we are. We're not in the Carpathians, but we are in the what they call Prikarpatia, which is Ukrainian for almost in the Carpathians. It's like the foothills, I guess, of Carpathia. And there's this is the door to the restaurant. Here's our car. So we're gonna get settled. Maybe set up a barbecue. Doctor's off his leash. He's already made a little friend somewhere. Jack. And we sit here and enjoy this mountain air. And get some meat on the grill. Make some shashliki, some shish kebabs. So we are kind of sort of settled into our cabin. I brought all the luggage over from the car, and there's a lumber truck going by. We're in timber territory. One thing we forgot is that Ukraine doesn't have ice. They don't have it in restaurants, they don't have it in gas stations, they don't have it in grocery stores. So we have 2 coolers with us, and we've got the ice packs that came from our own freezer at home, but I don't think that's going to last us for 2.5 days. But so we're going to have to cook everything tonight, it looks like. That's okay though, one less fire to make. Good morning, everyone. Well, we just got up. It's like 7 in the morning, and we wake up to a beautiful view. Got our coffee made, and oh, it's so quiet here. We slept like babies, which means hardly at all. And Misha had some difficulty. I think it's from the change in circumstances, but he seems okay now. Doctor loves just being able to get up and go outside on his own recognizance early in the morning. Oh, it's good to get away from civilization. We've got our breakfast ordered, paying resort prices for a fairly simple breakfast, but we figured the first day we didn't want to have to mess with making a fire ourselves, so. We'll see what the day holds for us. Hey everybody, so last night we stayed at the Alaska campground area, and that was a mistake. As one old lady put it, it's a place where people go to трахаться and бухать. So, if you know what that means, it's nothing I can say in a family-friendly YouTube video. But so we decided to explore the area a little bit, and we found this place called Bukowy Gaj, which means beech grove, beech like the trees in English, and it's quite a bit cheaper. The last place was like $32 a night. This place is $22 a night, and there's a little stream running by it right down there, and that's one of the places you can stay. And we're staying in this building back here. I think there's like 4 rooms in it. It's got a communal kitchen, and communal dining room, and some dogs barking, but it's, you know, it's Ukraine. What are you gonna do? They've got a beautiful some kind of dog over here. It's a Shiba Inu dog, and they got some live chickens on the property. They seem to be well-behaved chickens, so no problem there. They've got there's a swimming pool, and they've got a trampoline, and a great place for kids to play. And it was about 5, maybe 10 minutes farther up the road. I had to make a run to the store earlier, and the closest store I found that accepted credit cards was about a 25-minute drive away. So if you're planning on coming to this area, which is about halfway between Uzhhorod and Lviv, make sure you've got cash with you, because a lot of places don't accept credit cards out here. Roads are a little bit rough. My RAV4 is doing fine on them, but you know, if you got a low clearance car or something, you might want to be careful about that. But yeah, so here we are. Here's the Shiba Inu, and we got some chickens over here. Huge amount of firewood. But yeah, found a good place to stay, and we're thinking maybe make 2 more nights of it.